Hey everybody, this is Peter and welcome to the show today. Well, if you are a pet lover like I am, love dogs, love cats, love them all, you know that they love their treats. However, when you go to the store and you buy treats for them, look at all the ingredients. It is just terrible. You can't pronounce most of the words that are on that label. Well, many years ago, I started making dog treats for my dogs. My last dog lived to be 17. And the dog I have now, Teddy, sweet boy, he's 2 years old and he loves his cookies at night. So let me show you how to make some really good, really easy, and really safe dog treats for your dog. Okay everybody, I'm going to go over the list of ingredients with you because it's super simple. Here I have 2 cups of oatmeal. This is just regular old-fashioned oatmeal, not pre-cooked, old-fashioned oats. I buy a huge box of them at Costco for about 10 or 11 bucks. That's what I use. I have a banana. Love bananas, and so do dogs, and they're good for dogs. Here I have some peanut butter. Now this happens to be a Jif brand. The one thing about peanut butter is make sure you're not using one that is sugar-free or has xylitol in there. Terrible for dogs, it can be fatal. So read the ingredient list, make sure there's nothing that's bad for dogs. I've been using Jif brand to make the treats for the dogs for a long time, and then a little honey. And by the way, I ran all these ingredients by my veterinarian, a few of them actually, over the years, and they all approve of these ingredients, so everything's good for that. Okay, let me show you how to do this because it's really easy. By the way, before I start this, let me ask you a favor. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. It really helps us out. We're growing and growing. I really appreciate it. And do me a favor, please, and give me a like, give a thumbs up to the end of the video when we're finished. All right, so what you want to do is first preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Get that going first because this is going to go super fast. All right, take the 2 cups of oats and put those into a blender or chopper, actually. This is just a small food processor. If you have a big food processor only, it's fine, no problem. Okay, now I'm gonna use my mini food chopper, my food processor. If all you have is the big food processor, no problem, just use that. What you want to do is you want to now grind down, chop down the oats to a fine oatmeal like a flour. It's gonna be a little noisy. Okay, let me show you this. You can see that it's just like a fine oatmeal powder. Okay, the next step is to add in the peanut butter. So we have 2 cups of oats. Now I'm going to be putting in half a cup to a third of a cup of peanut butter. I just do this by sight. I've done it so many times that I really don't measure it, to be honest with you. Half a cup to a third of a cup of peanut butter. And believe me when I tell you that Teddy doesn't mind how much peanut butter is in here. He loves peanut butter, as most dogs do. Now, I'm going to take the banana. I'm just going to peel off the banana and just tear it in chunks like you're seeing and throw that into the food processor. When I tell you this can't be easier, I'm telling you it cannot be easier. And it's so much better for your dogs than the treats you buy at the store. Read the labels. I mean, you can't pronounce half that crap that's in those treats. It's terrible. Now, you just want to put in about a tablespoon or so of honey. All right, so let me put the top back on. Lock that down. Good to go. All we're gonna do now is blend all these things together. Got a little peanut butter in the jar, so let me scoop that down. You may have to do the same thing. Just use your spoon or whatever you're using, a spatula, and just go around and get all that peanut butter into the bowl. Okay, perfect. Was that easy or what? Now, what you want to do is use a scoop like this. It's probably a what is that? 2 tablespoon scoop, something of that nature. And you want to set up a pan and put some parchment paper here on the pan. And that's going to help you get the treats off. So now I just use the scoop. I make them all the same size. And you can see how I'm doing that. It could not be easier. Another fruit you can use in here instead of bananas, by the way, I buy the triple berry blend, which has the raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries over at Costco. They're frozen. And sometimes if I don't have a banana and I need the treats, I'll go ahead and just put about half a cup of those berries in there. Those are all really good for dogs too, a lot of antioxidants. And so that works out really, really well as well. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right, very good. So Teddy's gonna have his treats now for 2 weeks. Sometimes he gets 2 a day. Most of the time it's 1 in the evening time. Okay, I'll put these in the oven. 300 degrees, it's already preheated, 20 minutes. Be back in a couple seconds and show you the end result. Be right back. Okay, this is what the cookies look like when they come out, the dog cookies. And I always say to Teddy, are you ready for your cookie? He's always ready for his cookie. So again, let me share with you that my past dog, his name was Rico Suave. Rico lived to be 17 years old. Teddy is now 2 years old. So Rico lived to be 17, I believe, to just a few things. One was that, of course, we gave him a lot of love and a lot of care, but I really did not feed him dog food. I did not do that. I always cooked for him. I gave him rotisserie chicken and vegetables all the time, and that's what he ate. Sometimes it was even Taco Saturday, and we went by the taco place and got him a taco occasionally, which he did love. What I do with these is I let them cool off, and then I put them into a freezer bag like you see here. I just drop them in just like that, and then I fill up the bag, and then I put a couple of these in the refrigerator for later today, and then the rest are in the freezer. So when I'm ready to give him his nightly dog treat, I take this out of the freezer, I microwave it for about 11 seconds on high. That's all it needs. And Teddy's getting a nice warm cookie, which he absolutely loves. And your dogs will too. The ingredients are super good for your dog, no problem with them at all. So I know it's good to show you this video. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you will make these. I'll have all the directions down below in the comment area. Please do me a huge favor. If you have not already subscribed, please do so. It really helps us out. Also give us a thumbs up because that tells YouTube that other people may want to see this video. Well, thanks again for watching. See you next time.